need somebody to show me where that shit started. Where did it start? Who started that movement? Who started all these girls are wearing leopard print out of nowhere? Because I came out with an anime idea called the Kitty Girls. You know what I'm talking about? And so when I came out with the Kitty Girls as and presented that as an anime idea, I'm trying to tell y'all the whole design feature of these anime characters that I said they gonna all have prescribed powers of the cats, the big cats. I'm trying to give black women kind of like Marvel did with DC. I'm trying to do that with black women, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm taking them cat powers and applying them to, like y'all see these two right here. You got her right there, that's Zoe, and then you got Britt right here. You know what I'm saying? And they big, what you call? They big time. My bad, you couldn't see hers really good because of the shadow. But you see what I'm saying? So, my so, so you see so you see what I'm saying, man? The thing is, when I came out with the idea, Britt has tiger stripes, right? She got these dope ass stretch marks on her body. So that's why I gave her. And she got the ability, she got a lot of power. She got the most power out of all the girls. It's 3 girls, 3 key girls, but I need to symbolize all of the cat powers. So I took the cheetah print, and then I took the leopard print, and I took the tiger print, because that's one that people look over. Tiger print, which is the biggest and strongest of the big cats, right? And then I took jaguar print and gave them all to different type of girls as far as their model type. So a skinny, very beautiful model, I gave cheetah print. They're gonna make it the fastest in the model world. And then afterwards, I gave leopard print. And that's crazy, ain't it? Afterwards, I gave the leopard print. The leopard print movement went big before I even prescribed. And I still, the crazy thing is, I really ain't prescribed it to, I have just here recently, but oh yeah, for real. That's what you see? Is that what you see right there? Why would you type that? What, you blind or something? Because if you're a comedian, boy, you doing poor. What's good with it? Oh, shit. You what? You funny. I know that, man. Look here, man. The crazy thing is, like I said, I do this all out of the righteousness, for women and everything. It's just a lot, bro. I'm tired of this. It's a man's world thing. It be boring. I like how open and free girls get to be these days. You know how many more female rappers it is these days than it used to be back in the day? That's because the world is more open and free. It's not more subject to being in a box. You get what I'm saying? So I like how we get to be freer these days. Back in the day, like what I'm getting at is, in the 1800s, 100 years ago, you couldn't dress how we dress. We did not dress how we dress. We wore top hats and shit like that, suits and bow ties and shit, like for real. Fashion wasn't nothing like it is. You was covered up, women covered up. You could not walk around like we walk around these days. You get what I'm saying? So, me on my own behalf, I love where things are at as far as the visualization of things today. And that's why I only speak on women. I ain't worried about no men showing nothing. You get what I'm saying? At all. At Oh, bro. You know how Hugh Hefner lived, bro? That's how I'm trying to live myself. Like, when I get right, I'm trying to be like Hugh Hefner. I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing no games, bro. When it's all right and together. I don't want no dudes around me at all. Because they just gonna fuck shit up. They always do. I'm trying to tell you the honest to God truth. I'm serious. And people can learn from your walk of life. If you get shot, guess who it's 9 times out of 10 gonna be by? Okay then. A dude. I can't, am I lying or not? So I just stay away. That's part, as far as simplicity and the key to life and just success with things. I break things down with simplicity. That's a simple thing to realize. Therefore, if you realize there's a sector of people that shall cut you off with your success and things you set out to do, you stay away from it all the way together. It's not about hatred. It's about until they get that shit together, you can't be around them and plan success because somebody gonna plan failure for you. And that's straight up. Like me right now. I don't mean any harm in what I'm saying right now and how I'm carrying myself, but somebody could, as a man, carry that, think different and carry themselves, and that's where the problem come in. I'm minding my business. I ain't saying nothing out of harm, but this is just saying the truth. Men are responsible for every form of slavery that has ever existed. It's not a group of women that started any form of slavery throughout fucking history. It's all men who did that shit. That's men, because it's a man's world. A lot of men say, and I don't like that. I mean, people will cry about slavery and stuff like that. They ancestors and things. Your ancestors paved the way for you and stuff like that. But who made that slavery shit possible? Because if we doing good now, we could have did good then. It was men that did that. And so I stay in my own corner. I seek to bother nobody. I do what I do. You're scared of me. I mean, scared of me. I ain't trying to make anybody scared of me. I'm not messed up about that. Like I say, I'm only trying to control myself. Everybody else can control themselves. I'm not trying to control nobody but me. Scaring ain't my thing. Just don't fuck with me. That's all I say. Because I try to help somebody before I fuck with them. So, I mean, but this is the thing. We went on a tangent as far as the whole purpose of the video. That's why I said what I said. And I don't want people to get lost. But I promise you that there is nothing but truth behind everything that I'm saying. There is nobody that can show where this leopard print started. Who started it? Who, and I ain't talking about the 80s. I ain't talking about what go way, way back to then. I'm talking about this modern thing. Why did it just pop up all of a sudden? And leopard print is the thing for girls to wear. You see, I'm trying to tell you, ain't nobody do that but me. Soon as I came out with the anime idea. And then after that, the name of my anime is the Kitty Girls, right? After that, all of this Hello Kitty. Black women, grown black women wearing Hello Kitty that ain't ever wear that shit when they was a child. Why? You get what I'm saying? Why? Because the name went big. It's ringing bells. I swear to God, I have no reason to lie about anything. Number proof. And see, that's the purpose of this video. So everything else went on a tangent. And sometimes that can happen when you respond in the comments and stuff like that. I'll get better on that myself. But the facts are, like I said, the title of the video, when y'all wonder where that, some things are just like that, but that's where you got to back up. I got a mathematical discovery. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody refuse to take away from me either. And so when the time comes that that's known, I'll be able to show everybody, look, with the notoriety and the viewership that I get from that in itself, you know, about the 4.5 discovery, I can direct people to my anime, to everything that happened right now with the Leopard, man. So it's gonna be known regardless. The anime is gonna stick around like Dragon Ball Z did. You know, Dragon Ball literally in itself, it ain't went anywhere. My anime, I copyright everything that I do. So I ain't messed up about nobody copying that either. The girls that literally for the anime, I'm using girls. That's why I use them from social media. A lot of these girls that y'all follow from social media, they follow me. I draw them. And so nobody could steal my ideas either because the girls already know. They'll be like, you a bitch. You want to copy this dude? You want to copy this motherfucker? Corey did that. Yeah. Corey did that. That's why I don't like dudes either because y'all, when y'all see somebody do something high, y'all like to copy somebody, bro. I don't like that. They be copycats. Like, if you are yourself, if you so dope, why would you want to copy somebody else? I mean, ain't that what sons do? They put on their daddy shoes and they walk around them and they say, Daddy, look at my shoes. I'm wearing your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what look? A real man do not copy another man. This is the honest to God truth. I'm not lying about nothing I say. So at least I seek to show and prove everything it is that I say. You know what I mean? And there you go. I move with intelligence, man. I'm not moving with pride or ignorance in any type of way. I just, when people are walking around, when you're not doing it to boast and blab, you know, people are walking around not even knowing where this shit really even started from. And it comes from you not having a boastful personality. Somebody who's just trying to sound like they, you know, the king of everything. But that's the honest to God truth, bro. Even the color of the year, sky blue. I said that. Everybody, some people don't know it's the color of the year, but these girls, like I said, your favorite Instagram models know the color. See, y'all fuck with the rappers. I'm tired of hearing them. I can rap all of that shit real fast and easy, like it ain't nothing. Real talk. I don't have to write nothing down. I could do it right now and make somebody sound like a fucking clown. Oh, this ain't nothing. People do this at the desk in cafeterias and wonder who fucking next. What's next as far as what I'm gonna say? Listen, anybody listening? Anybody? Cause you know if I want to rip a hole, then I can do it, boy. For real, man. I'm thinking about letting it blow. For real talk. I think I'm gonna bust one loose, man. For real. You know what I'm talking about? Look, bro. I swear to God, anything that I say right now, it could be very high, up and mighty, and beyond what you believe. But if I tell you the truth, I got everything it needs to succeed. Beneath my knees, I could be praying on the ground as far as how my life is treating me now, but I'm not. I opt to do better than I plot. I'm looking way farther than the clock could tick as it talk. I should be putting this on net, but I'm YouTube instead. And I'm coming straight for their head. Not with a gun or a bullet, but more so with intelligence. Something you never knew it took to do exactly what I'm saying without writing something down. I'm starting off easy. A little nervous. I am. It ain't nothing to it though. It's my first time doing this for you and you and you, little bro. What's good, bro? You funny. Yeah. But see, YouTube, all of this stuff with the art. The thing is, with my architecture and things like that, all of this stuff for architecture is really more so for me leaving behind the discovery. Women ain't gonna really care about no pyramid being built in any kind of way. I know that. That's more so what the anime is being used in order to bring them to the, knowledge of. They don't know the use of a pyramid, but queens, we talk about our ancient ancestors that built pyramids back in the day, right? And kings and queens, pharaohs were responsible for building those pyramids. And we don't have an essential need for them today, at least in most people's eyes. But that's where I come with my notion and everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as building a pyramid, because you know damn well you ain't gonna hear no other nigga talking about building a pyramid. That's where I want people to call me crazy. I want everybody. One night I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna yell at the top of my lungs. It's gonna be part of the celebration, right? And I'm gonna yell at the top of my lungs. Ain't no nigga on earth right now talking about building a pyramid. Understand that? Because I want people to look at me crazy and I want to seem crazy in people's eyes when I say that. Because the next thing you know, that is one of the most grand gestures of architectural history, monumental things you could do. You got a pyramid on the back of your dollar bill that people love so much. They consider that Illuminati, but it goes deeper than that. That's a psychic symbol. That's what that is. It's not just Illuminati. I mean, for real. You're talking about people who plan for the future, who wrote the Bible and stuff like that. So it go deeper than just, you know what I'm saying, just the eye on the back of in a pyramid back there. So I'm telling you, the vital need for water is something we live every day and care about materials that we take for granted, as far as water and stuff like that come directly from the earth. I care about water more than Jordans, more than all of that materials and clothes and houses and stuff. It don't mean that I don't want nice things, but at the end of the day, I care more so about me having clean water, supplying clean water to the earth, than I do having a bunch of clothes that I know. What's the point of me having a bunch of clothes? Whenever a person has an overindulgence of clothes, they doing that usually to impress other people. You usually wearing clothes just to make sure people don't think you dusty. Show how much money you got. You know what I mean? Not because you really got to. I mean, when you break things down, you don't need that many clothes. So my point is, instead of valuing those materials, I value the God-given materials. And I realize that clean water is something that we are being usurped of. We ain't gonna have here long, you know. And so that's why I said with a pyramid, we'll be able to clean water. That's what we're gonna use that for here on this soil. And I record videos like this that, some people who, if they ever call me crazy, I got this recorded. That's evidence, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. Evidence of everything that I'm saying. Probably somebody just turning around. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Just flipping around or something. Probably just trying to see who I am. I'm telling you. ain't gonna approach nobody's vehicle, man. Wherever they're gonna sit, man. Wherever they're gonna sit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? Just like I'm sitting where I'm sitting. Shit, you never know nobody's situation, right? So, besides that, with me continuing where I was saying, based on the plot of the video, you know, I mean, you said, y'all know I got police following me and shit anyway. You think I don't? You think that other one ain't just turned around yesterday like they did for nothing? I ain't messed up about working with no police like that. You know, I ain't talking about like that, but goddamn, like I say, I ain't fucked up about nothing. I ain't harming nobody, so I ain't fucked up about nobody else, really. Straight up. I'm drawing pictures, so if somebody got a problem, somebody drawing pictures, it's a problem. You know what I'm talking about? But beyond that, y'all got the, man, for real. For real. Real talk. Shit crazy than a motherfucker.